I just tried to prepare as best I could, but it's no different than the other weeks. You're always ready to play, and that's kind of the mindset we have in our room is that, it's always next man up. If someone goes down, you got to prepare like you're going to play because, we have a standard as a room, and we want to keep that no matter who's on the field.
How long have you been picturing being able to start at camp right now?
Since I was a little kid. I grew up in Madison. I've been a Badger fan my whole life, so it's something I've been looking forward to and dreaming of, and it was really cool.
Evan, when did you know during the week what your role was going to be specifically starting?
I never really knew, kind of going forward. We've been rotating in as safeties as a group, and we don't know the status of other guys going in. So I think, it's just taking the mindset that, prepare to start and to play, and be ready for anything. It's something I think we do a really good job of as a group and as a DB room. We're all pretty cohesive, and we all try to work together to do the best we can to have everyone prepared and ready to play. Because, like I said, Dakota's the leader of our room, and his big preaching point is standards, and we want to keep that standard. And we've been good the last couple of years, and I think we're trying to continue to do that.
How did you play that one when you got the interception? It seemed like it kind of floated in the air.
Yeah, I got a good read on it from the post, and it kind of floated up in the air, and obviously it was snowing and a little windy at that point, so it's kind of hard to read it, but just got in the position and lucky enough to make the play.
Does a moment like that kind of make your whole career worth it? Coming here as a walk-on, paying your dues, and to be rewarded like that?
Yeah, it was a ton of fun, and I guess I don't know if I can really put it into words. It was a ton of fun just to be out there and just play, and it was great.
I thought that he was. I thought it temperament-wise in the last part, I thought he was right where he'd wanted to be, and you could ask him, maybe I'm wrong, but he seemed like he was himself, and I think he's, Bonnie's worked a ton, and, you don't just get ready for this opportunity last week or this week, it's been stuff he's been doing for his whole career here, and it was, like I said, it was fun, and our players appreciate Monty, and so when he does make plays, and not just in helping us win, but just for his sake, a lot of people are excited.
I just think he's such a good leader by example. He's a guy who comes in every day, never have to worry about him, messing up mentally or being in the wrong spot. He's done anything he can possibly do to get on the field, and his number was called today, and he made more plays than anybody, so it's definitely something exciting to see.
How does that charge up a defense when, a guy that's essentially on the third team, you see him paying his dues for his whole career, never expects to play in any Saturday, gets thrown into the fire like that and plays well?
Yeah, I think that's just it's a product of what, Wisconsin is. A guy who's every year worked so hard to do whatever he can to help the team, and his number finally gets called, and we expect him to make plays. He's a guy who we see him do it in practice all the time against our offense, and it's definitely really exciting when you see him do it on game day and jumping around and having fun.